Hello, beautiful kingdom people, my kingdom women, rise. So, God has just been pouring into me and just showing me that we are in a critical time at this point. At this time, it is very critical because of the world that we're living in and how women, other women, are needing us. They are needing our testimonies. They are needing their breakthrough. And it's our testimonies that will give it to them. And so we have to step into position. We have to own our stories, be transparent, know that we all have a background, a history. We all have been through some mess. We have all made mistakes. But it is our mistakes. It's how God gets the glory. And God has allowed us to go through these things so that we can be an inspiration to others, so that we can encourage other women and let them know that it is not over yet, that God is not done with you. And so you all just be encouraged and just be lifted up and knowing that it's okay. It is okay to know that you have gone through something. I know that we all have that persona that, as Christians, we're supposed to be perfect and faultless, right? That we're supposed to be flawless, that we shouldn't have gone through anything, or we shouldn't show that we have gone through anything. And I have had that misconception most of my life, that I had to present myself as perfect. It was to the point where people have saw me and referred to me as goody two shoes because of I wouldn't show anything that I've been through. I wouldn't show any emotion. If anything, I was just always smiling, and I would act like I did not make mistakes. But the truth is, I made a lot of them. They were just behind closed doors, and thank God that He didn't expose me to the world. He exposed me privately because God is such a gentleman, and that is how He does it. And so I just want to encourage you ladies that it is okay to have gone through. It is okay to have overcome, because you got the victory. God gave you the victory out of that situation. Now begin to own your story. Begin to write it down and to make that vision plain and allow God to use you and show you how your story is meant to be said. Another thing that God has showed me is that certain things that we've been through, it's okay that if we don't want to share all of it, because God is not going to put us in a situation to where someone is going to look down on us because of what we've been through, because God is such a gentleman. And so you all just be encouraged and just know that God will give you the words to say. Just make sure that you own it and that you use that story to uplift others, that you use that story to bring others their breakthrough, because God allowed you to go through it for a reason. It is your testimony, and it is to not just make you better, but to make others better. And so women, it is time for us to rise up and own these stories and tell the world so that others can experience their deliverance.